Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! And I am here to check it out. You know I'm talking about Buff Champ. I wanna... Buff Chomp. I was almost talking about Machamp. I want to try out this new buffed Garchomp here. I'm going to go Focus Band, Muscle Band, and Scope Lens. The reasoning behind this, Garchomp does have a natural critical strike ability, and also its move Dragon Rush was buffed. The damage is increased. This move can also critically hit. So can Dragon Claw. So, given that both of these moves can critically strike and Garchomp overall has been buffed, I am just going to go ahead and try out a critical hit Garchomp here. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I'm excited to play around with this new buffed Chomp. Let's do it, baby. Obviously, we're going to try to do the best we can to really take advantage of this new buffed Chomp. And part of that, I think, is going to be staying top lane, possibly, during the Dreadnought rotation. Garchomp is one of the only Pokemon I would say that you could possibly do that with. And it's because it needs so much experience. It's not that useful at the fight. It's a lot more useful, obviously, once it becomes the monstrous Garchomp. But once it's this little Gibble and Gabite, it's good. It's just not there yet. And what we're looking for is someone really beneficial to the team. So, let's see what we can get going here. I'm with a Blissey. That's a great lane partner for a Garchomp. We should have a great time. They'll keep me alive. Keep me honest. Hey, Jiggly. How you doing, buddy? I'm excited to try out all these new buffed mons. I got to play a little Garchomp during my stream, but not a ton. All right. Look at those crits. Those big crits. Ooh. Apparently things were not going too well there. Huh? I was unaware. I was away. Can't blame me. I was gone. I didn't know. I know. I know what you're saying. I abdicated my responsibility to the team. That's probably true. We got one. I'm going to have to back up here. Pop my focus band there. Unfortunately, until I have an ability that gets me to at least move around the map, it's hard for me to even, you know, pursue in an encounter like that. And it looks like our jungler is kind of forced into a position to hang out here with us for a second here. Huh? You can head back to your jungle, buddy. We don't need you anymore. Thanks for being here, though. Thanks for being here, friend. It's going to be tough dealing with a Wiggly. The biggest problem is Wiggly's going to put me to sleep, and it's going to be hard to keep my stacks if I'm asleep. Part of Garchomp is just, you know, juggling those stacks as you go. I don't know if they're going to push in here. Yeah. Nothing I can do about this except try to fight back on goal as best I can. Moving in and out so I can get the health that I get from the goal, and then hopefully... Ah, jeez. We still have a Chansey with us. It's not even a Blissey. Oh, it didn't get it. Come on, buddy. Get it. Get it. You gotta evolve, pal. Go get it. What are you doing? Evolve. Oh my goodness gracious. Evolve. You must evolve. All right, you should go bottom. You shouldn't be here with me. I'm gonna hang out here. Why are you staying with me? Oh no, this is not going to go well for us. We're going to definitely lose Rotom here in 1 sec. Okay, you're going to go. Yeah, go. Put your money where your mouth is and leave lane, dude. What are you doing? We're just going to lose Dread here. I don't know why. I guess they assumed it was done. I don't know. Like, I appreciate them hanging out, I guess, but at the same time... you said you were going to bottom lane, and your bottom lane kind of needed you. I needed to be here, basically, because I am a Garchomp. And Garchomp really needs to get experience. I appreciate being with Blissey, because Blissey is such an amazing laner with Chomp. This is going to be bad for us. We got to go. Just pulling this up here. Looks like the entire enemy team's pushing up. I don't even like having taken top goal there, really. That's not at all what I want to do. Yeah, good night. Good night, sweet prince. Look at that. I'm just getting united by Greninja. They're going to take me out easily, easily. Oof. Okay. We got to get some more experience. We're going to fight back. It's all right. This is kind of the... This is what Garchomp has to deal with, basically. It is a very late Mon to sort of get going here. So I need to get experience. And once I get that experience, hopefully I can turn this thing around here. It's a tough Mon to fight with because you really need that XP. I thought my team was going to head bottom, but they did not. I'm honestly surprised, especially because they called it. And I do think it was the right play. I could have done everything I did up there by myself. That's kind of what Garchomp can do. So... This is a bad fight for us. Pull back from this fight. This is not a good fight. We just need experience, and next time we fight, it should be over an objective. It should not just be out in the open over nothing. Okay, here they come. I still am not Chomp, so, you know, it's just a really bad position to be in to not be Garchomp. Garchomp's very good, and Gabite is good, just not even close to as good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Pushing in. Good job, Greninja. Nice job, buddy. This is definitely something I can, you know, take by myself, if need be. The only problem is Pikachu's here. And Wiggly. Nice. Got it. Stole that. Okay, got that. Good. And now we're moving on here. You can definitely feel the attack speed whirring up better. You know, it's nice. Ooh, look at that. That was almost a double just right there. Oof. Oof. This is what happens when you don't have a buddy barrier on. When not using that buddy barrier, that's kind of just diving in there and getting KO'd. I should have been a little smarter than that. And they're going to deal with that top lane. I can't really do it. This is not what I expected, but okay. There we go. That's that Dragon Claw, Dragon Rush combo. And now I'm just trying to continue to juggle my attack speed as I go. Moving up here to each Audino and just, you know, taking that. Ooh, sorry, Audino. Sorry, Audino, I didn't KO you with my giant claws. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. Sorry, Audino. I wanted to rake through you with my massive Garchomp claws, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Oof. 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 Where are we at here? We're in a bad spot. The only thing I can do is start moving up through top. Maybe I can head into their jungle. Everything's gone. I can try to score here. It's possible. I just had to move away from that situation, so maybe I can dunk some points here. No score shield, but yeah, it worked out. Heading to the center area here. Low on level. I want to be a much higher level than this. I want to be 14 by Zap, and I'm only 12 right now. This will put me at 13 here. Obviously, they're coming through to the center. We really need to gather for this big fight. This is going to be a big fight, and we need to be together for it. If we're not together, we're done here. Thank you. Come on, everybody. Yeah, we've got a defender. Let's move on in, defender, and we can start fighting here. You're kind of important. We got enemy unites popping down. Oof. Ugh. Just getting taken out without that buddy barrier. That was a big moment where I kind of needed that buddy barrier more than I needed the crits from the scope lens, really. And a really, really late unite from Greninja there. I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe they didn't have it yet. I'm not sure. It's tough because I know what Greedent wants to do, and it wants to use its Unite on Zap. I also would like it to do that, but we have to win that fight. At this point, I'm just going to start taking this Zap right here. It's one nice thing about Garchomp. You take that Zap pretty fast. I might not make it out of here. No, I'm not going to. Let's see if we can get some scores here. Nice. This should be a win for us. A tough match. I think Buddy Barrier would have probably served me a little bit better than the Scope Lens there, but you also saw just how much damage we put on that Zapdos so fast. Garchomp, you know, it's one of the things Garchomp does better than basically any Mon in the game, is just do incredible amounts of damage with its basic attack there. Would have liked to have played more with the Buddy Barrier so I could take more advantage of my Unite move, but I think that's a decent showing for that little buffed Chomp. You can really feel it once you get Chomp. You can really feel it. Try one more of these buff Chomps here. I gotta drop. I think I'm dropping Scope Lens, unfortunately. I think I'm going full on Buddy Barrier. I just need it with that Chomp Unite. I really need it. And well, they can send me to the jungle. I wouldn't mind that. I'll take jungle if that's what everyone wants to do. I can jungle with Chomp. What do you think? What do you think, Dumpy27? Where do you want me, buddy? Venusaur works. That's a good call. Ninetales works. Cinderace works. I can give you jungle if you need it, but I'd rather have it. Let's see what happens. So maybe this one will be in the jungle. Wait, who'd we just lose? Why did he switch over to Zera? What was he? Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's do it. All right, jungling with my buddy Garchomp here. Do I think it's going to go well? I don't know. I know it's going to go well. I just know it. When I throw sand in the Lillipup's eyes, he should be like, what? And not know where to go. That's my opinion on this whole situation. The situation I made up in my head. Do I really have my jungle being stolen from me by this person who just last minute Zera Or'd? I think I do. I actually don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he took it, right? Or no? No? What is he doing up there? Color me confused. In fact, don't color me at all. We can use crayons? Come on. Permanent markers. Scary. I mean, that's a tattoo. I guess I'm just talking about getting a tattoo right now. All right, so level 5. Going to be heading to the bottom lane. It's a tough putt here. Yeah, they already lost one. They could lose 2. Not much we can do here. We're down, and Zeraor is better than I am jungling. You know, I just have to deal with it. So, let's see. Maybe I can steal this. Stole a little bit. I'm going to head up just slightly through the top here, grab this, and then back to my side to jungle. I'm not that useful until I have a lot of experience, so that's what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, I find Zeraora to be a more useful Pokemon, just in my opinion, in the jungle. That's one of the problems that you run into is someone... Really, dude? Why? I need it. The whole reason you put someone in the jungle... You know, this is actually a good moment to talk about this. So here's the reason someone goes in the jungle. And it's so that they can get a lot of experience. I'm going to go dig this time. Looks like we're getting invaded here. It's so they can get a lot of experience... And with that experience, they will be able to help the team more than a Pokemon who doesn't need as much experience. So, for instance, Pokemon like Ninetales. Yeah, we are getting invaded. Ninetales gets very useful at level 4, right? Ninetales gets this huge bump of use at level 4. They get an ability. They evolve. Great for Ninetales. Garchomp becomes Garchomp at level 10. Or wait, 9. And then, is it 10 or 9? Now I'm not, I think it's 10. Like, just played a game with them, and I'm like, I don't remember now. So, Garchomp becomes useful at level 10. That's a huge difference, right? I mean, in that sense, you'd never want a Ninetales to take experience from a Garchomp, except in the one instance, just right in the, oh no. Right in the one moment when you could get them to level 4, that's the one time you'd want to give them a little XP. But in general, you would never want them to take experience from a Garchomp because Garchomp needs way more to become useful. Once Garchomp becomes useful, it's pretty good. But before Garchomp's useful, it's kind of whatever. Alright. Considering that they're pushing him, I'm just going to start doing Garchomp things and take this. This might not work, but it might. Nope. Stolen by Venusaur. Saw it coming, but I had to commit at that point. It's like, I can't just walk away from it for 1 second. So, I could have done that half a second earlier, maybe helped my team out a little bit more there, but we lost Dread. That's okay. It's not over. Gonna take these Audinos. I'll be Chomp very, very soon. Still doing Dragon Claw. I like Dragon Claw a lot. I like full dragon build too, but figured messing around with Dig would be pretty fun. You get that knock up there, so that could be cool. All right, just gonna get as much experience as I can. Again, I'm not really as useful. Yeah, it's 10. It's not. I'm not that useful until I'm 10, so I gotta get 10. That's what I'm doing right now. Is just getting level 10. Making my way to the top lane if I can here. Gonna take some experience on the way. You're coming with me, Corfish. On my way up. Wiggly. Ooh. $10. We got to fight here. I'm just going to unite. Yeah. Nice. Pushing them back. Oh. Just gotta back out. This this group is gonna eat me alive. Gotta run. One of us is going down. It was the slower one, unfortunately, for Pika. I can try to fight here at this goal. I wouldn't mind it. If they want to fight over it, I can try. Nah, they got it. Just gonna dig my way out of here. Gonna dig my way out of here. I got a big hole. I'm gonna dig it out. I'm heading to the bottom lane right now. If I can do some Garchomp things at Dread, which is just auto-attacking like crazy, just I will definitely try. Might not be able to because we're getting chased here. Oh, no. Oh, no, and a Solar Beam, too. I didn't realize how bad my situation was. It was bad. Pikachu right now in the top lane by themselves, I think this is a really selfish play, and I don't think they need it. They're at a very good level as Pikachu. I don't think that experience is more beneficial than being at this team fight. I know there are times when you could do that, but nice. Nice. Our Crustle stole that. That's what Crustle can do, man. Love Crustle. It's a great mon for solo play because of moments like that. You can take things that aren't yours, and the team needs it sometimes, so great job, Crustle. That was really nice. I think this is a bad move by Pikachu. I understand wanting experience. That I don't think is bad. But just the move to not be with the team at all during that team fight, I don't know. It's a pretty important team fight. I understand wanting experience, though. There are times where you have to just peel off and get XP. I don't think that was it. I don't think so. Heading to the top lane here. Zera grab Pikachu. We've got Rotom coming down. There's too many of them here. There's like 4 of them here. Crustle's just going to get eaten up. We got nobody here. It's just me and Crustle. Well, Crustle united. Ah, they united. Yeah, this is a KO for me. And we're at 3 minutes. If I pop my Unite right here, I won't have it again, I don't think, for Zap, so I have to not use it, unfortunately. If I throw it, like Crustle can get his Unite so fast by, you know, just clearing enemy minions. I can get it pretty quick, and I haven't played enough Garchomp, if I'm being honest, to know if I can get my Unite that fast. That just feels a little too fast, and I'd rather have it for Zap. So, could have maybe won that team fight, but I'd rather be ready for a bigger fight coming up here very, very soon. That's my thought process on not uniting right there. However, if someone plays Garchomp a lot and you say, no, you can actually, power up that Unite in less than a minute, then maybe I would make a different decision there. I would love to actually have red buff. I see Crustle taking it, which is fine, but I'm only 12. I need to be level 13. I'm only 12. I don't think that Dread's going down, but maybe the entire enemy team's there. No, they don't have Blastoise. That Dread could go down. It'd be a quick Dread. No, it's not happening. All right, they're not all here. So I'm going to start it. Wow. And we actually committed to it. I didn't expect we were going to commit to that. Is he making it? No. If he was making it, I'd pull off this goal, but he didn't make it. Can they stop him? Can you stop top? If you can stop top, we're in good shape. Nice. I think we won that one. Little wonky, I'll say, you know. I didn't expect... I thought when we attacked Zap there, I thought we were going to peel off it and start fighting them, but apparently that was not the plan. The plan was go for it. I don't think I'm actually going to get this score here. I don't see a way it's going to happen. I'm just going to go back and win. I'll take some experience for the... just to maybe get me to 15, but I don't see a reason to do much else. We're ahead, so they need to come to us. There's that Zera. Hey, buddy. Yeah, see you later. See you later, Zeraora. This is a win. We just have to hold them. Like, literally, they need to arrive as a team and fight, you know? That's what they need. But they're not doing that. So, they're going to be in a tough spot here. I think they might have given up. Maybe Zeraora is just grabbing some energy and hoping... I don't know, for like a Unite plus score. But even then, I think they still lose. Yeah, I guess they're just not even here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
GG. New buff Chomp. New buffed Garchomp. I gotta say, for my play style, it's not my favorite Mon. I wish it was. I enjoy playing it. I just think it has so many holes in its gameplay sometimes. However, when things are going well, things are going pretty well. And it's better. It keeps getting better. I'm excited to see the day when I feel like this is a top tier Mon. I don't think it's there yet, but it's getting there. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you all next time. Oh.